G'day guys, Forsaken here. Got a scumbag replay for you today. This is my S51, obviously the Russian Tier 7 SPG. Now, this used to be absolutely devastating, and it's had the Nerf bat hit it pretty hard. Probably out of all the SPGs, it's probably been hit as most severe. Um, but you know, I mean, on a good battle, its aiming is okay and its accuracy is okay. On a bad battle, it's just absolutely hopeless. Now, in this battle, I'm lucky enough to have RNG in my favour, and you know, a lot of people say, "Oh, there's no such thing," but yeah, this battle is going to show you that RNG has a huge, and I'm not talking about alpha damage RNG. I'm talking about the fact that when the game decides that your team is going to win, or you know you're going to have the favourable conditions now. Yeah, so this poor bugger here, um, it starts off with basically a one shot. Poor bugger in the ARL 44 now. I mean, you know, he's got about 690 hit points of health, and I just remove him from the battlefield straight away. Now, you know, and obviously I always relocate between reloads, always. Doesn't matter if I go back to the same spot, I just get out of there. As soon as I shoot, I get out of there. Now, this SPG, yes, it is so inaccurate, but when the game decides it's going to be accurate, it's absolutely devastating. And I'm just going to demonstrate to you in this battle just how absolutely devastating it can be. You know, it's really quite funny. You know, I mean, here we go again. You know, this guy's got no idea what's going to hit him. It's a Sturmer Mill. You know, I've got both kills now for my team. So you know, yeah, it's just quite funny. Really. Actually, you know, I play my S51 now and again, just if I really can't be bothered to you know, drive a tank, because there's a hell of a lot more effort involved in driving a tank. This is more relaxing. You know, no one hassles you. You can do what you like in SPG. No one criticizes you. You know, blah blah blah. So yeah, you know, I find it, if I want to chillax, you know, I just play my SPG. But I mean, I hate SPGs. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I feel that they're no place in the game. And yeah, you know, I mean, look at this aiming mechanic. Since when has an SPG in real life ever been able to actually aim on a tank? You know, I mean, basically that they aim in postcodes, grid references, and yeah, you got absolutely no chance of hitting a tank directly. If they do hit a tank directly, it's out of luck more than judgment, to be honest. But this is World of Tanks, so as you know, Wargaming had to design some kind of aiming, I guess. It's just that they completely stuffed it up. But anyway, they're trying to fix that, so we wait with bated breath to see what they come up with. Yeah, they could have followed the armored warfare way of doing things, but they decided, you know, maybe they're going to copy that. I don't know. But anyway, back to the battle. Enemy team are winning at the moment, as you can see. 7-3. It was now 7-4. But I've got a couple of kills, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what transpires. Hey, because you know, it's amazing how much a good SPG player can can really change the outcome of a battle. Now, an SPG player doesn't necessarily have to be like one-shotting tanks. He can convert tanks into a one, maybe two-shot kill for his team, making it easier for them. So, you know, obviously I'm trying to kill tanks, but I'm also, you know, if I can, I'll damage tanks to the point where they are, you know, are pretty much less than a one shot, if you like, very low HP, and it takes all the confidence away. Now, I mean, this guy, hello, if he didn't realise that was going to happen, then, crikey, it's pretty obvious that that was going to. But anyway, so it's 8 to 9 now, so we're leveling it up. This team's playing well. The tankers that are left are the ones that really are holding it together. The others have dropped like flies a little bit, but there's some good players in this. I mean, our OI is doing bloody well considering where he is. To be honest, I wouldn't take an OI down there, but he knows exactly where their SPG can't hit him. He knows he needs to stay there and hold that. So yeah, he's done pretty well. So that's another kill for me, which is, it's kind of comical, really. I've got 4 kills so far, and it hasn't been. You've seen, it's not particularly difficult, to be honest. It is literally point and click. The only thing about SPGs is waiting for the aiming circle to complete. And if the enemy tanks don't move, then hey, they make it easy for you, don't they? The thing is about SPGs is you don't have to angle your armor. You don't have to find a spot on. Obviously there are arty places, but you don't have to sort of attack the enemy as such. Full on, or find a good sniping spot. Blah blah blah. And that's why it's so easy. It really is. This is why in armored warfare, once you fire, you're revealed on the map to the other artillery, and you're forced to move. And that's a really good way, and I wish WG would do that. I mean, I relocate every time anyway, but yeah, normally I would counter arty, but on this map I don't, because it's so easy to hit enemy tanks. It really is. There's another one. So that's 5 kills for me so far. Easy as, it's easy as driving forward and backwards, and so we're 12-9, we're in the lead now, so we've really pulled back the score, and you could say that I had my carrying pants on in this game, but not really. I mean, not in an SPG and not in an S51. Especially when you're top tier, it's so overpowered. It's not funny. I mean, they say there's tanks in the game that are overpowered. Nothing compared to this SPG when it's on form. As you can see, wreaking havoc on this enemy team. And I'd love to see the enemy team chat, because wow, I've absolutely ripped this team a new one, really, without really putting too much effort into it, to be honest. I mean, okay, it takes my team to spot these guys, and they have been for me, but yeah, and look where their SPG's hiding. I can't say I blame him. He's waiting to shotgun the OI. I can't remember if he does or not, to be honest, in this battle. I played this a couple of weeks ago, I think, so yeah. Anyway, we're on 12-10 now, so they're catching up a little bit. So it's a fairly even team, really. I think had I not got the amount of kills I've got, they would have won, to be honest. So yeah, pretty lucky really that they put themselves in a position that made it easy for me to hit them. So because it's I mean, wargaming kind of have always said that, oh, SPGs, they stop camping, they keep the game dynamic. Well, that's simply not true. It really isn't true. I mean, they heavies like big heavies or any slow TDs, like, they make you camp. You have to find cover, otherwise you're dead. And you've seen, when you don't find cover, you've seen what happens. This game it's an absolute example of that. Boom, you're dead. And even from full health, tier 7s. I mean, I can one shot I6s in this, T34s. I've one shot. I've I've killed an E75 from 75% of his health. You know, I've killed a T30, one shot at a T30, Tier 9 American TD in this. You know, I mean, heaps of stuff. You know, it doesn't see, it sees Tier 9, but it doesn't see Tier 10, obviously. But yeah, it's quite capable of holding its own in Tier 9, no problem at all. You know, I've one-shotted a Conqueror as well. It's, you know, you wouldn't believe it. Anyway, their IOI, he thinks he's safe behind here. Now, had he been a smaller tank, I'd say, yeah, you know, as you can see where I'm aiming, I'm going to splash kill him. But he moves back for me. And I think, thank you, that's awesome. Because it gives me that small angle. But I didn't need it because I've got about a 5 meter splash radius. So I knew with him on that amount of HP, I knew full well that he was going to, you know, be able, I can hit him quite easily. So yeah. Anyway, that's my top gun, and obviously, with this last kill, I don't get the last kill, but we win the battle. So let's take a very quick look at some post-game stats, guys. Yep. So I'd spread the love a bit. I actually hit 7 tanks, but killed 6 of them, the ones that I hit. So got myself an ace tanker in this, high caliber and a top gun, which is always good. Top scorer with 3,300 odd damage. Not top on XP, second on XP, but I'll take it. You know, I mean, I didn't spot anything. I'm an SPG, and I made 32,500 credits. So pretty happy with that, really. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll most certainly see you on the next one. Catch ya.